Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome to Let's Play 999. In the last episode, we started the game again, and we're trying to get a different ending this time. So, now we chose to go through door 5 instead of door 4, and we are with 7 and Snake in the first class cabins. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. Okay. I don't know. Blah blah blah. Yes, a dead body. What's up with it? Yeah. Okay, so I can't go through there. What else? Anything else? Did I miss anything else in there? Antique vanity, nothing in the drawer. Are we done with the... Actually, hold on. Can I combine? No, back. No, okay. Just checking. What else can I do? Ready? No, it's already there. What am I missing? What's in here? Oh yeah. Is there a door I'm missing? The bathroom. Oh, I haven't been in here. Okay.
It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank.
And what's the point of this?
There's some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing that looks suspicious.
Toilet, nothing strange. What's the point of being here then? What is the point? Oops. Seriously. I don't know. Is there something I'm missing? Small round chair. My desk. Anything else in the bed? Yeah, I know. I did not mean to click that. Dang it. Okay, seriously, am I missing something? Should I just start messing with the piano again? An upright piano. From the feel of the wood, it must be quite old. There must be something I'm supposed to do with the fireplace, though. I don't... Can I still not do anything? Till we know the right numbers. I really don't see anything else. What am I missing? My ring was in here. I don't know. Somebody spent a lot of time carrying the legs of this carving the legs of this chair. It snapped like a twig if 7 sits in it, though.
Mind your own business.
That's so rude, Junpei. Okay, seriously, what am I missing? I don't know what else to do. Iron grate in front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. I know. How do I don't have... Fireplace. Alright, time to put this fire out. What? It didn't let me before. What the hell?
About time, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go.
This is one of those things that pisses me off. Why is it that when I clicked on it earlier it was saying it couldn't do it, and now it's saying it can? I don't know. Stupid game.
Good job. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance.
Okay, really? Alright, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. Score plate. Can we combine it? No? Dang.
It's a ceramic plate of some kind. It looks like a blank sheet of music.
And you're saying I cannot combine it. As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket, Seven cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall and tried to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed and he looked startled. Hey, Seven, what the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
That's not good. Plus you have the whole amnesia thing. Seven rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow and then shook his head as if to clear it.
What the hell's wrong with me? First memory lost, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss? Oh, you don't know in this timeline, right? Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Right, guess I haven't told you, have I? Told the rest of them, but that must have been before you showed up.
Excuse me.
Well, the long and short of it is that I don't remember Jack from before I woke up here. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you? Dude, he doesn't know. Stupid.
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Thank you. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven. Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure, I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down in D-Deck. But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
That's it?
That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
Seven gave Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to walk away. Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. Well, he did just meet him, so it's gotta feel pretty strange. Okay then, well, I think we can finally do something here. The music stand seems as good a place as any to put this music we found. Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom. Oh, okay. And then stack the glass plates on top of it. Alright, good. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I am unable to, you see. I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Do you understand? Yeah. Alright, let's give this a shot. Music! Oh boy. Now what is gonna happen? I mean, it must be hard for people who don't play music. They have to really just go by sound alone. It's kind of unfair. Okay, so that is an F, but if F is an F, then I have no idea. So let's try. Oh. So when I play F, so is it one? It's actually one below. So instead of A, G? Nope. Really? Oh. I want to see. Ah. I need to see when I hit the right note. Oh. Interesting. That's really confusing. Hmm. So they're not using the black keys. Ah, okay. I got it. Ah, which one was it? No, it was one of these up here. Ah, gotcha. Okay, that's easy. They're all right next to each other. Okay, so then it's the same one? Really? Wait, is it almost the same? Oh dear. Ah, went too high. I'm sorry. Too high. Low. I see. Oh boy. This is gonna take me a while. So one. So it's the same. Oh, this actually isn't that bad now that I kind of know what I'm doing. So down. Oh, wait, that's the bell ringing sound at schools. I can't believe that. Why would they use that? That took me longer than it should have, but it really did throw me off because I kept wanting to read the... Sometimes knowing music actually does not help. Alright, and we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Good plan. Stand! Bow! Be seated. See, he's saying that because of the bell chime. And they do that in Japan. They stand, bow, and whenever the teacher comes in or something. Interesting. Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Westminster? The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes. Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London. London, the capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Okay. The only reason that took long was because of the stupid glitch about, it's just like with the pocket watch, man. I don't know why the game does that to me sometimes. Alright, let's go. The room itself is not hard, it just delayed me longer than it should have. Grr. Alright, you found it. He came out of the door and into a long, straight hallway. He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him. Seven was bent over, apparently doing something to the door.
What's he up to?
Junpei had spoke more or less to himself, but apparently Seven had heard anyway. The larger man stood up and turned to Junpei.
I was just putting one of those plates in there.
Oh yeah, we need to get back to that safe. We never figured out how to unlock that.
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Why would you want to come back here? Snake was a reasonable one. Seven thought about it for a moment before he answered.
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano? You know, in this route, they're making Seven very suspicious.
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Without waiting for an answer, Seven started off down the hallway. Snake shrugged, sighed, and quietly followed Seven. That's a lie, Junpei thought to himself. He had difficulty enough believing Seven could play the piano. But even if he could, the piano they'd just left was largely useless, the keyboard completely scrambled. If Seven wanted to come back, it was unlikely he intended to do so in order to play the piano. But if that was the case, why would he want to leave the door unlocked? It's the safe! Junpei frowned, took one last look at the door, and then walked away toward his companions. Aren't you curious what's in there? I am. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area. A large metal grate, like the door of a jail, divided it in half. They shook it for a while, but as they had expected, it did not move. Behind the grate were two elevators. From so far away, however, it was difficult to tell if they were still operating. On the left side of the grate was a door. Unfortunately, however, it was locked and refused to open. Junpei took a moment to examine the left side of the room. Next to the wall was a set of stairs leading downward. Standing guard at the top of the stairway was a large iron gate. Foreboding as it was, the gate seemed to be the sort that could be opened, unlike the metal grate that bisected the room. With luck, Junpei hoped he might be able to get it open. The female symbol? He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Snake, naturally, was somewhat more sure.
Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway? They reference many of the solar bodies.
That's true. Sun, Saturn, Earth.
So, as you can see, that one is likely
not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
So I assume.
While they had been discussing the symbols, Junpei now realized Seven had slipped away. His absence now felt, Snake and Junpei turned to look for their missing companion. There. Seven had left them to head down the hallway extending to the right of the stairs. Junpei grabbed Snake to lead him in the right direction, and they both headed off after Seven. Before long, the three of them stood in front of a door. It was a French door, very fancy. Junpei tested the door and realized that, unlike so many others that they'd encountered, it was unlocked. Almost as though he was afraid it would suddenly lock itself, Junpei threw the door open. But we know the pattern by now. He stepped inside. Another puzzle room. It took only a moment for Junpei to take in his new surroundings. It's like a gambling area, like a little casino.
Is this some kind of casino? Sure looks like one.
Before Junpei could comment further, a noise from behind made him turn around. Snake was shaking the door they'd just come through. As Seven and Junpei watched, he threw up his hands in frustration and then kicked the door for good measure. Even Snake gets frustrated. It looks as though they were once again locked in. Typical. There was no reason to panic, however. Even if the door had been left open, there was nowhere for them to go back there. They would have to find another way out.
Alright guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now.
Spurred to action by Seven's words, Junpei and Snake began to examine the room.
Come on, little boys. That's what it felt like he was saying.
Okay, so we'll get started in this room, and then we'll stop. This is another big one. Okay. What's this? Card 5. The 5 of spades. Okay. Square poker table, nothing on it. Huh. What is this? There's firewood in the fireplace. We're gonna have to light that fire.
Well, at least this one isn't lit like the one in the first class cabin. Maybe that's why it feels a little chilly in here.
Okay. What is this? There's a weird looking thing floating in there. Oh. I turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. Oh, wait. When those two lights turned on, I heard something from the bottom of the fireplace. What was that? I heard something down there. Lit up by the lights. Clubs, diamonds, and hearts? What's that? Well, when I turn on these lights, they make these shadows on the canvas. And the shadows look like the 3 symbols, right? Yeah.
Clubs, diamonds, and hearts.
Didn't think I'd find a card here. I'm glad I noticed that. That would have been easy to miss. Okay, card 6. 6 of spades. So we have 5 and 6. Okay. Casino coin. There are a whole bunch of coins stuffed into this velour bag.
Look at all these coins.
Perhaps these coins will allow us to convince the machines to move. Okay. Here's the machines, but first things first, I want to look around a little more before I go to the machines. Is this a card here? A playing card? 4. So I have 4, 5, and 6.
That's a lot of expensive glasses. Even cheap drinks taste great out of glasses like these.
Sure.
Junpei, I found this on the counter. It feels like a playing card.
7. So we have 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Well, will you look at that? Someone left a bottle of booze here. Don't mind if I do. Good look. Good look. Good look. Ah. Oh, that hits the spot.
Dude, that could have been poisoned or something.
Feels like my throat's burning.
Damn, he really drank it. You don't even know how long it's been there. Counter's pretty well polished. Oh, did not mean to click that again. Okay, nothing else there. Now I can turn here. What's this? Another card? Here, 3. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is this? Wow, this place is like super amazing. What's this place for? That's a good question.
Probably for playing baccarat.
I've heard of that. I don't know how to play it, but
it looks a little off though. Yeah, look at the middle of the table. There's something mounted on it, see?
Something mounted in the center of the table? Suddenly, 7 began to speak.
Ah, baccarat. You ever played, Junpei?
Junpei shook his head. He'd barely even heard of the game.
Alright then, how about I explain the rules to you a bit?
Fine. We'll let you explain it and then we'll end the video.
See, baccarat is kind of an unusual game. You've got the banker and the player, and the whole point is that you guess which one's gonna win. And whether the banker or the player wins all depends on their hands. The way each hand works is different from other games too. See, you take the number from the one's place after you add up the value of all your cards. Whoever gets the number closest to 9, of course, 9, closest to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. And that's it. That's the explanation, got it? Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, details, that sort of stuff. For someone with amnesia, you sure remember some interesting things. But what I just told you sums the core game up pretty well. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9. Kind of like with our, not hexadecimal. Digital root thing, again. And the weakest hand is a 0. You just ignore the number in the 10 spot. Do you get it? What's the point of the 10? Okay, whatever. He hadn't been asked for it, but 7's explanation, rushed though it had been, was helpful. Although he had only understood half understood most of it, Junpei now felt as though he had some grasp of how victory was won in Baccarat. However, Junpei had no way of knowing if the puzzle on the Baccarat table in front of them made use of those rules, and if it did, in what way. No problem, he told himself. He would simply have to try everything he can think of. Feeling more confident, if only slightly, Junpei approached the Baccarat table. Okay. There's 3 card spots. I can see the playing card behind the thick glass case. It's the 8 of spades. So I have to get a 9 to beat 8. What cards do I have again? 3. Wait, this is 3, 7, 6, 5, 4. Wait, they said something about ignoring the one that's in the 10s place? Hold on. My brain's like, what? Mm-hmm. 2 plus 7 is 9. Okay. 5, 6, and 7. That's what I want to do. Hey 7, are we really supposed to play Baccarat? It's a Baccarat table. What the hell else would we do? Stop worrying about it. It's real simple. What's the opponent's hand? Well, there's an 8 in that glass case. Alright, then that's your opponent's number. If that's the case, what 3 cards do we need to get that number? 3 cards. There are a couple of indentations with white lines around them, right? Those mean we gotta put 3 cards down, so place 3 cards here and defeat the opponent's 8. That's what I've gotta do, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Something tells me those aren't the only rules. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay. I know! We just said it! This is not hard. Alright, let's give this a try. It is 5, 6, and 7. There we go. Alright, if I just put down these 3 cards. Yes! Open for me! Oops, I was supposed to end the video. Okay. Hold on. Great! You did it, Junpei. You think it's telling us to take the 8 card? Come on, let's grab it. Okay. Alright, let's take this card. So we got an 8. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye!